Alrighty. Hello, hello. Um, Anyone that might happen to be out in the world. Just get myself all set up here, and we will get rolling. Alright, so today I'm going to be playing PT, or Playable Teaser, which was a game that was a demo game that was released back in 2014 for the PlayStation 4 as a trailer for Silent Hills, a game made by Hideo Kojima with assistance by Guillermo del Toro. Game was later canceled by Sony, and as such, um, anyone who uninstalled it from their PlayStation 4 could not reinstall it. It was removed from the PlayStation Network, and pretty much only exists with those people that may still have the game installed on their PlayStations, or there are some computer emulations that have been made, which is what I'm going to be playing today. It's fairly faithful. There's a few things wrong with it, but considering that I have not played the original version, I don't really notice a difference. I will say that the last time I played this, I had a weird glitch happen that had never happened before, and I got locked out of a door I was supposed to walk into and couldn't get any further and had to start over. But we will see what happens here. 7780 Studio is the studio that Kojima was working under. Anyway, so it's a very mysterious game. Uh, don't really know what's going on. There's not really a whole lot of story, um, really much at all. So the whole thing is just kind of a big mystery. Um, it's a cool game. It's real creepy. I will say that. So you start in this room, nothing in the room except this door with a light above it. So you just go ahead and walk through, and that's how the game starts. Very Resident Evil style door animations. So we're just greeted with this hallway. It's in a huge amount of disarray. There's just a lot of weirdness going around. Weird family photos. It's always fun. One of the things I really like about this is the radio that you should be hearing. If you walk up to it, it's just got this crazy, terrible broadcast about like a family murder. So yeah, this game is basically just like this linear hallway that you walk through in multiple passes, and as you do it, like things start to change, different things happen. It's the end of our first pass, back into the hallway. Just keep looking around, see if there's anything that's different. There's always going to be subtle changes that sometimes can be hard to notice at first, and a lot of the time they act on triggers. Like, it won't happen. You're not going to walk up on it. It might happen when you walk past it. This light's really cool. I like this a lot. Got a big bug back there. Well, alrighty then. This picture always has been very creepy to me. Well, and the banana next to the cigarette, the ashtray. And if that's supposed to say chocolate, that would have been a really big chocolate bar. Anyway. So one of the things that's interesting about this game is, like I said, there's like really no storyline. You don't know what you're doing. You're walking through this hallway. Really, it just can keep going over and over again. And it can just seem like there's really no objective. Alrighty. Happy couple. Still 23.59. Still candy just everywhere. What a waste. Well, that's not ominous or anything. Well, alrighty then. Let's backtrack a little bit and see if anything changes. I got nothing. There's the keys. Let me outside. Let me out of this misery. Uh-oh. Huh. Well, that's... okay. Alright. Those are really big cockroaches. I don't care for that much at all. What's going on here? Ah, there's that. So as I said, the more you go through these loops, things will start to happen if you trigger the right events, and you'll see subtle changes, see and hear subtle changes. It's really a master... oh. Alrighty. Masterclass of suspense and pants-wetting horror, I guess you could say. Once again. Oh yeah, come right on in. Why not? Enjoy the party. There's a flashlight, that's helpful. So after you pick up the flashlight, oh, there's a baby in this sink. Some sort of baby. Shush! You'll make it come in. I'd like to go home now. Thank you. Nope. No. Stuck in the bathroom. Forever. Oh. Lovely. Someone's decided to let me out. Okay. Hmm. I'm glad I have a flashlight. So, as I was saying earlier, this is really a game that doesn't really guide you to do anything. Um, His 6-year-old daughter has the good sense to hide in the bathroom, but reports suggest he lured her out by telling her it was just a game. Well, why not do what we're told? Um, as I was saying, you can really just keep walking around this game and just it won't end. There's a very specific set of things that you have to do to finish the game. And it can be really hard to kind of piece together. And there's still not entirely sure what's going on here, but it's not pleasant. I'm sure. Um, Anyways, I was saying there's like a very specific set of things that you have to do in order to complete this game, and there's still a lot of uncertainty as to the complete specifics of what you have to do. Some people have done some of the steps while not done some of the others and have still managed to complete the game. I'm just genuinely impressed that something like this was put out, and like, I guess the world we live in, it doesn't take long for someone to figure out the intricacies of something or other and are able to figure it out. Um, so one of the things is there's all these little. Once you get to this stage of the game where the rooms have gotten dark, you'll start finding all these little pieces of images that you can zoom in on and collect. And one of the things that I've heard is that you have to collect all the pieces of the images to finish. There's another one right here. This little corner. Sometimes they can be kind of tricky to pick up. I think maybe sometimes. There we go. Okay. There's another one up here somewhere. We get some great fun number station action going on. Another image right here. I think there's one more right over here. But you don't have to collect them all in one pass, so you can keep going. There's always some sort of thing you have to do to get the door to finish the loop to open up again. And I've heard there's something about the babies crying. But it was after the clock turns to midnight, which hasn't happened yet. So I'm noticing that all the pictures that I picked up are not back yet, which means that I can still accumulate the rest of them. I'm only missing one, and I just gotta remember where it is. I think it's over here somewhere. little weird things that happen here. Alright. Forgive me, Lisa, there's a monster inside of me. Phenomenal. So we haven't hit midnight yet, so that means that I'm missing something. Oh yeah. So now in place of the lamp up above, we have a giant refrigerator. It's just delightful. It's terrible. It's terrible. Alright, so here's one of the things. I've switched, that L came off the hello over here, and for whatever reason, you can keep walking back and forth, and like, the letters will come off, and then you transfer them over, and spell this word. Meanwhile, the entire time having to deal with that nonsense. Loud mutant baby. So at this point I just need to try and... I know that from having beaten this before, yeah, this just gets to be really a lot all at once. There's just so much going on. It's really an assault on the senses. Come on, let me get the rest of those letters. Not sure why I'm not getting this to work. Like I said, it's just like... sometimes who knows the rhyme or reason to how it works and how it doesn't. But at this point, I can't start the loop over. There's something that I'm missing. And I'm not really sure what it is. I think it's anything to do with this. Oh, there goes my H. Okay. We're one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. Alright, so the letter transferred over already. We just got 2 more. Let's see if we can make this work easily. Oh, there's 1 more. But yeah, seriously, who would have thought that this is the kind of thing you need to do to finish a game? Doesn't make any sense at all. Come on. Come on. It's just like one of the weirdest puzzles ever. That light's pretty cool looking now, though. Maybe oh, my door's open. So I think I need to probably do 1 more pass. Let's see what happens. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Some fun demonic chanting. That's always great. We like that. Something missing. I don't know what it is. A couple things that I'm thinking of. Phone. But yeah, this is such a weird, like, obscure. Just the puzzle element of it is just so out there. Like, I know that there are people out there that just like they play things so religiously and extract or dissect every little bit of everything they can get out of a game. That they might see these little things that they might notice little picture fragments that pop up when they weren't there before, and you know might think about, oh, hey, what's this little thing? But I that would totally have escaped me, to be completely honest. I mean, they're so small that like I wouldn't see that. Let's see if maybe we can do one more pass and I think we are moving in the right direction. Very quickly, as it were. Oh, that's a good time. Okay, keep going around and around and around and around, and I think I have to go backwards. Round and round and round. Should be something somewhere. This is absolutely confusing. Well, I found a hole in the wall. How very Silent Hill. No turning back now. Well, I didn't think that was an option to begin with.
You got fired, so you drowned your sorrows in booze. She had to get a part-time job working in the grocery store cash register. Only reason she could earn a wage at all is the manager liked how she looked in a skirt. You remember, right? Exactly 10 months back.
Nice. Life lessons from a mutant baby. I think that's... I mean... I'm just trying to remember how to trigger the end. Maybe this is it. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, yes. I can hear them calling to me from hell. Wonderful. The first time I played this and I actually got to this point where it starts doing this, I was just... It's kind of like the first Metal Gear game when you first fight Psycho Mantis, if you know what I'm talking about, and how the game just starts doing things that just seem wrong because it had never been done before in a game. Um, yeah, that's kind of the way this was. It's just like, what is even happening here?
2048.
There is no escape. One more time? Well, that is the game starting over. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Think we're almost done. Maybe fairly straightforward at this point. Or not. Okay. Huh. Now what? There's my O. Why is it still there? Nothing, huh? Alright, well. Oh, oh. Stuff's happening. My controller's vibrating. I've been told not to move. Okay, stop. I believe we just won. Completely arbitrary commands and everything.
You've been chosen.
Don't make no sense. But there it is. Now we walk to the end and we get to the big reveal of playable teaser.
sit in front of the same kind of games. Yeah, he was just that kind of guy.
What a
But then one
dick.
day he goes and kills us all. He couldn't even be original about the way he did it. I'm not complaining. I was dying of boredom anyway.
It's just
But
ridiculous.
guess what? I will be coming back, and I'm bringing my new toys with me.
I would always be kind of interested in how this would have tied into Silent Hill because just like the way this whole trailer was done is pretty incredible. It's definitely very effective and very good. Uh, yeah, it's too bad it got canceled, obviously. But it did lead to one other big game, which is cool. And that game is affectionately known as Norman Reedus Walks Places. So unfortunately, we'll never know what happened with that game or what would have happened with that game, but at least we had this really nice little chunk that was created in anticipation for it, which is nice. Um, Thank you for sharing it with me. I'm glad I was actually able to finish it without too much frustration. And thank you to anyone who tuned in. And I'll be announcing another live cast soon. I'm thinking that my next game is going to be the arcade version of NBA Jam, which is always a crowd pleaser. So I'll post soon. Tune in next time. Thank you.